I'd like to thank Mr. Correa for yielding to me, switching with me. I want to thank our witnesses, and this is actually an important opportunity for us as Congress members to look at facts versus fiction in order for us to truly solve the issue at hand. I am the only member of this subcommittee and the larger committee on judiciary who was born, raised, lives on the border, raised my 2 children on the border, and I'm a very proud border resident. There is nobody in the country who wants a safe, secure border more than those of us who've invested our lives living there, creating community there, and wanting to make sure our kids can come back to living there. But it is so important for us to realize and acknowledge this is not an issue related to President Biden. Honestly, every time I hear that, it undermines the credibility of the person telling me, because I live on the border and I know for a fact, because I went to facilities during President Trump's administration that were overcrowded, and I saw the daily numbers at our shelters. The only time the numbers dropped were immediately after COVID, and only for a few months. They went right back up in May of 2020, long before the November 2020 election, long before President Biden was elected, even longer before he was sworn in. So we do ourselves and the issue an injustice by politicizing it and blaming the president. Frankly, if there's anyone to blame for the challenges at our border, it's the United States Congress. The United States Congress has failed to reform immigration law for 37 years. And I will tell you, it is absolutely ridiculous for either side to think that one day, if we just wait long enough, we will get everything we want. That's not going to happen. And the only solution is bipartisan compromise. I want to inform my colleagues on the other side of the aisle and on my side of the aisle, we have a bipartisan comprehensive immigration reform compromise right now. It's a bill that I worked on and filed with my colleague, Representative Maria, as a Democrat want. It's not everything Republicans want, but it's the first bipartisan comprehensive immigration reform bill that has been filed in the House of Representatives in a decade. Where I will agree with critics of the status quo, this is unsustainable. In fact, I get daily reports about how many people are in our shelters in El Paso, how many people have been apprehended. I am consistently speaking with migrants, with law enforcement, and with NGOs. Congress has to do something. I would invite everyone to begin focusing on what we should be doing within the realm of what's real and achievable in Congress in this political environment, so that we can create not just safety and security for all, but those key legal pathways that are critical not just to better managing a border, but critical to us as a country. What is so distressing about hearings like this is that immigrants are intended to be demonized. Immigrants make this country great. Immigrants have built this country. We need immigrants in order to ensure that we have a sustainable economy. We should be embracing immigrants and fixing broken systems in order to help achieve real solutions. Thank you, Mr. Correa, and thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.